I want to talk about Junior Hanley because he's a freaking hero, a freaking
Yep.
legend. He made me better. And in 1977, when I started asphalt racing, um, my first recollection of Junior is we pulled into Owosso, Michigan in 1977, and we're running Firestone tires.
Yep.
And Junior drags his car in next to me, his little truck and open trailer. And his car's probably, my car's fairly raggedy
Yep.
from race wear, and
Sure.
his car was more raggedy. It's kind of a rough looking piece. Um, he backed her off the trailer, and we had practice. He was on. He had four brand new Goodyears on, 1539s on the right, a 1541 on the left rear, and whatever the compound for the S. I believe it was S39, a super soft left front tire,
Okay.
super soft. S19 was the compound on it. I don't remember what the serial number was, but anyway, I remember that from 1977. Um, and he comes over to our trailer. He says, "You got any cardboard?" Well, we start looking around, scrounging around, try to help this racer.
Yeah.
Gave him a piece of cardboard, and he kind of cut it a little bit, and he taped it over the radiator grill. It's right before qualifying.
Yep.
Before I get it, okay,
Yep. Right.
I don't get it. He goes out and sets fast time, and he comes back in, pulls back in. That thing's overheated. It's just like making a loud noise. It's so hot. It's sitting there just, and I'm like, we're thinking like, this guy's a freaking lunatic. I mean, who does that? And I mean, that thing was just making a loud noise over there, steam and all that. And anyway, he whoops us. So he goes out there and he wins the race. It was ASA race, and he wins. Bob Seneca runs second. I ran third. I had a great race with Bob. But that's my first recollection of Junior. And our careers, late model careers, kind of parallel each other. My 78 car was nicer. His 78 car was nicer. With 79, he's really starting to build some lightweight cars and getting heavy lift and stuff, and um, drilling holes in the frame rails, and like, I got to go. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to spend 18 hours a day, 7 days in a week. I have got my stuff's got to be, you know, I got to, try to one up Junior Hanley. And so in that way, Junior made me a better racer, because there was no one in in late model racing that was as aggressive as he was, other than Gary Ballou. And Gary was way down in Florida. Of course, I was still in Arkansas or just getting up into Indiana, but I still raced against Junior quite often, Indiana, Michigan, and
Right.
whatnot. So um, Junior and Gary Ballou made me. They challenged me, forced me to go to the extremes. And Junior's just an amazing guy. In 1984, I needed a race car, and Ray Dillon told me that the days of free cars were over after helping him design the Dillon chassis, and you know, owning the world in 80, 81, 82, tells me going into 84 season that those days were over with. So I bought a car from Junior. And
Because he wasn't giving anything away free.
no, no. So I bought if I was going to buy a car, I'm going to buy a Hanley car. So as all these things always work out, I went to his shop. It was supposed to be turnkey. Uh, Me and my one employee turnkeys it. You know,
You're right.
it did have
Right.
the body on it, but I don't think it was wired, and it certainly wasn't plumbed. And we worked on it until we got it scaled out and ready to go to the racetrack. We left right from there and went straight to the racetrack with it. So that's my one and only experience. It was several days there at your
Yep.
shop in 1984. Uh, and that's really my only experience there. But
That
Junior Hanley is, I don't know. He's a racing god in my eyes.
for sure.